Pisces, hey there cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. This is for any placement of Pisces. I am going to speak to you like you're a Pisces sun, however. Of course, speaking of sun, that was cool. Could be dealing with a Leo. The sun card did just pop out, but I do feel like success coming for sure. Somebody might have an eye on you with the Page of Swords popping out there. Let's get at the reading though. Let's get at my spiel here. This is for, again, any placement. All cross watchers are welcome. Anyone who felt called to the reading is welcome, but this is for Pisces sun. I am going to speak to you like you are a Pisces sun sign. Communication coming, clarity, if not actual communication, understanding or clarity coming. This is a love reading. We're going to be looking at the energy that you bring to the connection, the energy the person you have in mind brings, as well as a potential outcome and an overarching energy anywhere from single to married and anywhere in between. Just whoever you have on that sweet little Pisces brain of yours. Anything you need to know about me, Pisces, you can find out in the About section of my channel, as well as on my website, which is linked in the About section of my channel. Let's get at your love life, cutie pies. Cutie, cutie, bo booty, banana, fana, fo foodie, me, ma, mo moody. Ooh, baby, I'm sorry. Here I am singing. What the hell is wrong with me? What's going on, buddy? Okay, we're gonna get married later, so this is okay. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, I love it. Okay, I feel like this is stating that we're getting over, we're healing from, we're getting over a broken heart. We're gonna get more. You got the Three of Swords in your energy. I didn't even state any of this. The Four of Pentacles in your person's energy, and then the potential outcome though is the Hierophant. I feel like you passing tests, lessons, and really it leads to a successful and long-lasting sort of traditional commitment. Okay. Could be marriage, could be a, you know, whatever they call those, whatever. Just a long-term relationship is what I'm getting right now. We got the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, Temperance. Wow, I cannot say the Temperance card lately. It's the weirdest. It's like I start saying it and then I end it with is, like Tempress, like Empress. It's crazy, Pisces, that I'm even sitting here boring you with it is the craziest part, okay? Looks like you're listening to so you're really trying to listen to your spirit over your ego. Your ego will have you believing that you need to appease the world, okay? That whatever you do, you must make everybody happy. And the truth is, when we get to a place where we realize that we only need to make ourselves happy, we actually naturally just make everybody happy. Everybody wants to be around us. It's like the Empress, which is what I was trying to say here with the Temperance card. Is that you attract everything and everyone because you're just in your own skin. There's, you know, you don't need anybody and you don't hate anybody. There's just this very allowance, this energy of allowance. I'm getting the Empress really strong here. We got the Emperor, which is not like that necessarily. He is kind of a dictator, but what I do like about the Emperor is that he doesn't dictate. He doesn't try to change people. He just doesn't allow people that aren't for him in his life, right? He knows that he doesn't control other people, but he controls who is around. He controls the, I can't really get it, the crowd is what I'm getting. Like he gets to do crowd control. That's what I'm getting. Weird. Crowd control, is that a song? I'm going to put that in the description box below. Crowd control. I don't know if that's a real song or not, but whatever I'm thinking of, the song that's trying to come through, I feel like it's something stupid like Adam Sandler, okay? But it could be from a movie. I will link it in the description box below for you. What I will say is that you do have kind of like the green lights coming, okay? Like sort of where there might have been feeling of a resistance in your life. I do feel like after coming to a space where we've let down the weight of the world, this is how we get to all of our blessings, is by really realizing we cannot appease the world. We must appease ourselves, and naturally anyone who is meant for us, meant to be in our lives, will be, and they'll be happy with us naturally when we're happy with ourselves. When we haven't fulfilled ourselves from the inside out, we're kind of temperamental, okay? It was a weird message, and the way it sounded in my head was weird. So I'm getting like, we're no longer feeling that temperamental because we've realized that, again, motherfuckers are going to judge us. They're going to naysay us no matter what we do, no matter how hard we try to please them, right? So I'm getting right now that you've realized, fuck pleasing anybody but myself, and not in a hateful or a mean way, just in a, I guess my only job here is to please myself, and not in an egotistical way, but to fulfill my spirit, the things that are calling me from love and for myself, not for other people. And when you do that, everything falls into place. And again, you're kind of this, I get icon, which is weird message, icon for others to look up to and see, and kind of follow in your footsteps. Weird message. However, we do have a broken heart here. That was a lot of information that came through without much, so I feel like there's something from your past you're holding on to. I don't think that's the connection that we have here, and I don't know who you have in your mind. But I feel like what it's saying is that there is still some mending needed in order to come into this connection that's coming for you. And I feel like your person is also doing some, not necessarily healing, but really letting go of that same thing we were just talking about, that need to please the world, or feeling like, you know, this is the feeling I'm getting on your person right now, is like they bought the BMW even though they could barely afford it, but they knew that everybody else would love them if they had a BMW. BMWs probably aren't even that special anymore. I'm really not into egotistical things. But so it's like they can barely afford it. They've been trying to keep up with that status quo, or not the Joneses is what I'm getting right now. They're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And they're going to need to heal that and let go of what other people think of them and really do things. You know, most of us don't necessarily, some of us like flashy things, okay? But most of the people you see with flashy things, it's not for them. They got it to prove themselves to you, or to, you know, to the people around them. And that's what I'm getting from your person right now, okay? I'm sorry. But you're healing from something from your past anyways. And I don't even know if you have this person in your sights, but I'm getting that they need to do some grounding. I don't even know what that means, but they kind of need to really realize that they come first in their life, and they don't need to please anyone or impress anyone. In fact, you know, the impression only lasts so long. When you're trying to grab people by the ego, it's like Dory from Finding Nemo, or Finding Dory. When you grab somebody by the ego, when you have like a flashy car or something, it's like they forget about you in 2 minutes anyways. So they're going to get to this. I feel like they're going through a lot of situations. This is a lot of information coming through, Pisces. This sounds pretty specific here, and I'm sorry about that. For those of you that this isn't resonating for, do check out your other placements or other readers sometimes, because I do these every week now. I feel like there's no possible way it's going to resonate for every Pisces. You know, Pisces is probably my lowest of all of my, I don't know, a lot of them are low right now. I took some time off. Some people don't like when people take care of themselves, but I love you guys so much. I think there's also this sense of that Pisces are psychic, so they don't really need to watch readings or my readings. And I do also think that there's, me and Pisces have, though we're both water signs, I'm a Cancer. I feel like you guys think my thinking is a little out, what's the right word here? Far-fetched is what I'm getting. Okay, so anyways, back to your person. So this is a very specific story coming through, Pisces. I do channel messages, and sometimes I get stuck on a very specific message, and I'm sorry if that doesn't, you know, align with your message this week. Somebody must need to hear whatever I'm talking about, okay? So I always just trust the process and trust the creator and the divine and whatnot, to get the messages to whoever need them. Again, usually, at least if you go looking at my views, my messages aren't reaching very many people, and I guess they don't need to, is all I keep coming up with. Is like, well, you know, if I only needed to reach 12 people this week, that's okay. That's not my job. That's not my business. My job is to do this, and whoever it reaches, I trust that it's meant to. So anyhow, this person is really having a hard time, like I'm having a hard time letting go of this conversation. They're having a hard time letting go of, they almost, what I'm getting right now is they feel like their life is going to end if they let go of something. It's almost just like the image they're trying to portray. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace to the Two of Cups, and then the Nine of Swords. And the Three of Swords. Again, I feel like we're stressing out from something in our past, but we don't even see coming is this new love offer, because, again, I think this process where we are a little stressed out and feeling a little heartbroken is a process the Creator set there for us specifically to start getting to know ourselves, relying on ourselves. It's almost like you're so wounded, you're guarded up, you don't want anybody to come in, right? And then this is an this is an amazing opportunity for you to really get to know you, your higher self, your spirit. It's almost like I'm watching your spirit run around and show you all the things that in your imagination all the things that you love, all the things we love. Let's play, let's have fun. Let's stop being so serious for a minute, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. It's a weird, very weird message. I know you guys get a lot of information. I've known a lot of Pisces in my life. And again, it's, to me, you channel and download information kind of constantly, but many Pisces that I know don't even know that's what's happening, or don't acknowledge it, or haven't been taught that or told that or whatever. I don't know. But the information is always pouring. You always have like a billion bright ideas, and I almost overwhelmingly so. I get like a bright idea once in a while, and I'm like, oh, that's fun. Let's explore that. But I feel like Pisces is like wake up, constant downloads coming through about these like hugely important things in this world. In fact, some Pisces that I know just continuously paint because they have to express, like they have to get it out. There's so much coming through them. Wow. I'm sorry. I like you so much. I'm just feeling very stuck on all this. But what I feel like is going on right now is we're trying to get through a broken heart. What I will say, what I know about the Three of Swords is that it needs to be felt. There is no way we can avoid feeling the pain of something for, and in fact, we've been taught to do this. The time heals all wounds, so just try to avoid, feeling that broken heart. So, it hurts. I'm going to go out and drink. I'm going to go out and party. I'm going to go distract myself with this. I'm going to stay busy with this. I'm going to do that. Well, unfortunately, what they didn't teach us is if you never actually take the time to feel it, it stays buried inside of us and will need to come out at some point. So, laying in bed and crying is my, have an apple a day and to keep the doctor away. Mine is have a cry a day to keep the doctor away, okay? Or to keep the broken heart away. It's true that the more we avoid feeling it, sometimes we can go a long time without realizing it's there, but eventually it's going to sneak back up if we have not released that painful energy from our body, okay? Which I feel like we're stressing out, kind of. I feel like we're in a space of, why isn't this going away? I've been to Florida, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to, you've gone to all these places trying to enjoy your life, and it's like, no, but we just needed to have a bad day, actually, is what really needed to happen here, which is going to lead to, this new love opportunity for you, and really a connection with yourself, your higher self, which, to me, the Two of Cups is how we get to the Ace of Cups, is like the connection to our higher self, truly connecting and listening to our spirit, honoring our spirit's voice, which is that voice that doesn't always seem as exciting, but it's always loving, and sometimes we make fun of it. It's cheesy, like what came out of our mouth. Oh, that was embarrassingly cheesy. The ego would say, oh, that was embarrassingly cheesy. But the spirit is that little voice inside of us, that the one that wants to play still, the one that has all these great ideas that we should go, let's go do this, let's go do that. Let's go enjoy this lifetime while we have it, right? And then when we truly start to listen to those calls and go do those things, that's when the Creator offers us this opportunity for true emotional fulfillment, but love is what I'm getting here after doing some healing from this broken heart. Wow, this is going to be a long one, you guys. I'm so sorry. The person that you have in mind here does have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. I just feel like at this time, it's not quite time. I don't know if this is the person that broke your heart. Whoever it is has their eye on you. I don't feel great about it at this time, but it might be, we do have the Hierophant in the outcome here, and the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun, and the King of Wands. At this time, though, I just feel like this is where the Creator's saying, listen, I'm working on them, I'm working on you, just do whatever it is that you're feeling called to, with the exception of this person, because when we try to, sometimes, especially as a Pisces, I'm sure you get this, where you kind of psychically know somebody's it for you. But when it's in the midst of this sort of the Creator working on you process, your higher self, the divine, the universe, whatever energy you think it is that's out there that kind of fills you with all that knowledge that you have, or all that information that comes downloading through you that you didn't seek out, okay? Not the stuff you sought out, because I know that Pisces also are very good at educating themselves, but what I want you to acknowledge is the amount of information that comes through you that you didn't go seek out. That comes from a divine source, okay? And wow, I don't know what I went into. What a weird bunch of messages that I got for you guys. I like you so much. I am so sorry. I know this isn't going to be popular, but I don't really give a shit, because none of my Pisces readings are. I love you. I don't need you to love me, Pisces. You don't need to love me. You don't need to love me. So most of my best friends and everybody I ever dated was a Pisces. So you should like me. But I think I'm a little much for a lot of Pisces. Anyways, neither here nor there. The outcome is insane. The Hierophant, the Sun card, the King of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. It leads to all of the blessings. Just literally acknowledging your broken heart and allowing it to be felt is going to lead to, look at the overarching energy of this connection, of your life in general right now. This like that underlying but most important strength, the strongest portion of this reading is that, whatever this is called, the Wheel of Fortune card. This is huge. And in the outcome, it doesn't get any better than this, but I do feel like there's things being ironed out within the both of you. Just really needing to feel some pains from your past in order to, when we don't feel it, when we don't acknowledge it, when we don't allow it to come to the surface, we, believe it or not, are unpredictable. We have something, it's like a jack in the box, okay? Like, whatever those things are. It's like when there's emotional pain in us, it's like a constant reeling of the jack in the box, and at any moment, bam, that little dude can pop out of nowhere. We don't even know it's there, but that is suppressed emotional pain. The jack in the box is suppressed emotional pain, and it can come out and shock you and shock others and hurt you and hurt others at any time if we don't allow that pain to come to the surface to be felt. Crying, again, is pretty much the only way that I know of to actually physically release the energy from your body. There are frequencies that try to mimic that same frequency that crying, the vibration that crying causes. There are frequencies that mimic that on YouTube. You can try that as well. But most effective for me has been just actually taking the time to do the crying. We are very busy people, and again, we try to stay busy when we're hurting instead of just taking that time to sit, relax, cry it out. Sometimes when I know I need a good cry, I will put on a sad-ass movie. First, I'll shave my legs and do my toenails. And then I'll crawl up in my bed, put on a sad-ass movie, and bawl my brains out about everything, okay? I'm the most competitive crier you'll ever meet. But I'm like, I want this shit out of my system. I know it needs to come out. I can feel it. And I start to become irritable when there's something trying to come to the surface to be healed. Road rage gets on fleek, okay? These are all signs that there's something needing to be released from within you, and it can be released once and for all by way of crying. Okay, I'm really sorry that got all weird and deep and shit, but whatever. Just that crying, I guess what I'm saying here is what if one good cry led you to all of your happiness, to a legacy, the Ten of Pentacles, okay? I didn't even go over all of this. Definitely could be a Taurus or a Leo. Leo very strong. Leo has been all up in everybody's business. But the Ten of Pentacles is the very last card. My favorite cards in this whole reading are the overarching energy and then the very last card. This means the exact outcome, or the precise outcome is the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like it's saying, by way of letting whatever it is you're holding on to from inside, pain from your childhood. It doesn't matter, you if you didn't take the time, if you felt the need to suck it up, I'm almost getting that you took care of your own parents at some point, some of you. And so you weren't allowed to feel your emotions, is what I'm getting. For a lot of you, those emotions are still in there, believe it or not. They're still suppressed down in there, and they do need to come out by way of feeling them, acknowledging them, crying them out. How you'll know they're not there anymore is if you sit and try to write about it and it doesn't make you cry anymore. But if you sit and try to write about something and the tears start coming and the ache starts happening, which is also another way to release pain by way of writing and getting that to come to the surface, that's when you know you've healed from something that maybe was traumatic for you. But what I'm going to tell you is that the healing, you deserve it, okay? And the only one who can do it for you is you. And what you have waiting for you on the other side of just acknowledging and feeling that pain is everything. Like, again, I've never seen an outcome this gorgeous. The Hierophant, the Sun card, the King of Wands. It's about you taking control of your life and about just about passionate inspiration, success, happiness. Again, a legacy, because you no longer have that barrier. That Three of Swords is like a barrier from you to get to all your blessings, okay? Evolution. It says you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Amen. So again, acknowledge them, understand that they were actually there to get you to do the evolving that the crying that I'm talking about will do for you. The evolution, the way you'll feel after the cry, maybe not immediately, but the next morning when you wake up, I want you just to go, holy shit. That is, I feel like a different person. I'm getting new information. I'm getting more downloads. Not that you can handle anymore, because I know you already get a lot of them. But when we start to unbury our spirit from that, again, a barrier, it's like a barricade, blocking our best life from coming in, because it's like a guard we put over our heart or our spirit, whatever you want to call it. I love you so much. I can't stop talking. I love you so much.